server 24.04 inside of VirtualBox as a virtual machine. And when it is all said and done, I will host a website directly from the PC live on the internet, so we'll be going over how to do that. But right now, the reason that I'm doing this inside of a VirtualBox is because I'm going to create a backup, an ISO file, and I'm also going to use it to install my configuration onto the PC. So this is kind of like a sandbox environment, what I got going on here. And what we're going to do is, after the installation is done, we're going to begin to configure Snort, mod security, and which is a web application firewall, and we're going to configure that, and we're going to get the image ready for the website, or the internet. And between the firewall and Snort and maybe a couple other programs, we'll have our security set up for our web interface, and we're going to get it done. So right now I'm going to pause until the next portion. As you see, we still have quite a bit to go. Server, and what you see is what you get. So everything that we do, we're going to have to run from the terminal, at least for right now. So the first thing I did is I came up here to devices, and I selected insert guest editions CD image. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to mount that. So I'm going to say sudo dev cd-rom space mount. Enter password. Oh, okay, yeah. We gotta tell it what to do. So, space. Okay. So, let's do this now. Sudo apt. Okay. Okay, sudo apt install build essential dkms linux headers $. Alright. Let's try this. I don't think that's gonna be wrong. Good. Clear that. Now what we want to do is we want to run the installer. Alright, change directory to mount. Alright, sudo dot huh. Oh. Linux is case sensitive. There we go. Yeah, a lot of times when you get an error, just check your spelling, you know, because sometimes you get to typing and your keys bang, your fingers banging all over the keys. So, here we go. The next thing we're going to do after this is we're going to unmount, and then we will reboot. And then we can start working on the next phase of the separation. Alright, there we go. So, clear. Sudo unmount. Mount. Alright, here we go. So, and now we find out if it worked. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now, what if we come over here? Nothing happened. I think we got it. Alright. So, now, what we gotta do is a whole lot of work. So, before we go on to the next stage though, we're gonna do a little planning, and then we'll go about installing the dependencies so we can install Snort. That's the next phase. So, let's just do a little recon, say present working directory list. Okay, so there's no files. So what if we say okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That is, excuse me, the file system of Ubuntu server. And there's a lot that we're going to be going over. One file that's going to be especially important is the etc file. We have a lot going on in here. So, what I hope to do is see you in the next video. Let me scroll down. There we go. We're gonna go back. Alright. That's where we are. see you in the next video.